What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Kenny Parker Show special Game 5, New York Knicks versus San Antonio. Watch live chat. I must say, ladies and gentlemen, I am very anxious right now and nervous. Uh, this is the biggest game for the Knicks in over 30 years. And history can be made tonight or not. There's been so many stats put up trying to give you a feel of where the games are trending, but you just don't know. I'll get back to that in a second. Spook Realm 4Q, what up? You are first tonight. Spook Realm says, will history be made tonight? You know, history is going to be made tonight, win or lose. We're deep into history already. Every moment since really game one has been history, and historic numbers, including the ratings, have been ridiculous. The biggest, most watched finals since Jordan. Will there be a game 6? I hope not. You don't want to play around with these teams, man. But I don't know. San Antonio already lost at home, so obviously the home court is not their advantage. Yes, it is. The home court is still their advantage. The home court always matters. And the Knicks have been down 14 points in every one of the first 4 games, including terrible starts in the first quarter. That cannot happen tonight. This San Antonio team is very capable, y'all, of winning 3 games in a row. Don't get it twisted. Don't let the good feelings make you feel like we got this. This team is very capable. As a matter of fact, the Knicks were up in game 3 at the half, I believe, by 7. And they lost that game by like 5. So that means they were outscored by 12 in those 2 quarters. And then in the last game, game 4, the first half, they were outscored by 27. So you got to figure in 4 quarters, the last 2 of game 3 and the first 2 of game 4, San Antonio beat the Knicks by almost 40 points. And then the Knicks turned it around. So know that this team is very capable. And on top of that, though, the good news is the Knicks have been dominant in closeout games this year. The hardest game to win in a playoff series is the closeout game. And the Knicks have won each one of those games by at least 30 points. It hasn't even been close. That is the one trend that I'm hoping sticks. But I am not, everybody is just like, we got this. I am not one of those people. What's up, Tracy? MK Ultra says, what's good, y'all? Knicks 105, Spurs 100. I'll live with that. That's a very high blood pressuring kind of score, but I'll take it. Kenny Smith, what up? Sidney Rhodes, what up? Samuel Gervais, what up? Jason Wall, Spurs Nation, let's ride. Yeah, Spurs Nation, first of all, they're saying 40% of the arena is going to be filled up with Knicks fans again. I just don't know how that happens. After the Spurs won game 3, they knew there was going to be a game 5. San Antonio should have sold out the whole arena. There should even have been a chance for Knicks fans to try to buy tickets. Very disappointed in San Antonio fan base, San Antonio Nation. Let's see how they get up off the canvas. They say the test of a true champion is how you get up off the canvas. That historic loss in game 4 is about as bad as it gets. Let's see how the Spurs respond. And even if they respond well early, can they maintain it? J Woo 72, what up? Derek Mallory, Spurs. Got some Spurs fans in the building. Sydney Rhodes. Did I mention you already, Sydney Rhodes? Robert Trowell, peace. Ansel Candy, what up? Gregory Nettis, what up? Kelly Smith said, today in hip hop history, the Kelly Parker Show airs 5 times in 1 week, and I'm here for it. Thank you so much, Kelly Smith. And thank you to everybody who has been riding the whole week. We had some special lives today. This week for these games. And they've been great. Jason Wall, what up? Cavs were down 3-1 10 years ago. History will repeat itself. Yeah, 10 years ago, though, was peak LeBron and Kyrie, I believe. Wemby is a fantastic basketball player, a top 5 player, top 3, wherever you have him ranked. He is not peak LeBron. But let's see. That's why they play the games. JT, are you okay out there, JT? JT, I'm going to need you to take a deep breath right now. Relax and watch the game, JT. I know it's tough. We all feeling it, New York fans. And we're up 3-1 and we're feeling it. JT, I need you to relax right now. Cynthia, what up? Try the doll in the building. Spook Rams, I think San Antonio is going to take this one at the line. It's going to be close too. It's not as exciting as the last. And the conspiracy theory is that one of these refs, Scott Foster, is the ref. They say is the ref that the NBA brings in when they want to extend the series. Scott Foster is a series extender, and Scott Foster, I believe, refed Game 3. So that conspiracy theory is out there. We'll see how these calls go. Yeah, I just want the game called straight. I'm with you. Just call it consistently. You can't have a WWE wrestling match in the first half and then call it tight in the second half. Just call it consistently and fair, man. Lindell Handy, KP, Knicks have come back in more than that. Last game, Spurs win tonight for Knicks to win at home. Expect the Spurs to win, though. Spurs are favored. They 5.5? Vegas got them at 5.5. San Antonio's been favored probably in every single game this series. Let's see. Knicks anthem is nervous. JT says, I'm good, KP. I think I'll be okay, but I can't promise, though. Here's the thing, JT. You survived Game 4. That was historic blood pressure level game. Now, I don't know what's going to happen tonight. But JT, you survived Game 4. That's one of the wildest games of all time. Every emotion that you could possibly want, we got in that game. I think you'll be okay, but I don't know. Heather Beach, Fred from the Real World's dad was an NBA ref, if I remember. Yes. Eric Nice, Nice from The Real World Season 1. His father is Jack Nice, former referee. NBA is definitely looking for more games this series. More money, more money. I could hear that. But if that was the case, they wouldn't have had the Knicks win last game. If you really wanted to extend this series and make it really worth your while, Knicks lose game 4. It's 2-2. This game 5 would have been gigantic. It's gigantic now because the Knicks can win a championship. But a game 5 with a guaranteed game 6 would be where the money is. But I don't know. I want to hear from Bridges, Deuce, or Shamet tonight, preferably all three. We need one of them. We need 2 of them. Bridges for sure. We need Bridges from game 2. I said before this series started that I don't think it's going to be the stars that determine this series. I think it's going to be role players, and an X factor is going to show up to make the difference. And I was correct. OG has been a nightmare, a matchup nightmare for San Antonio. And let's give a big up to Alvarado, Jose Alvarado, who was the X factor in game 4 with his 8 points and 3 assists in the fourth quarter. Knicks do not win that game without him. Who will be the X factor tonight? Also, I'm curious to see 2 guys made some big mistakes in that game 4. I'm interested to see where their head is at now. One being Fox from San Antonio and the other being Hart from the Knicks. They got a chance to redeem themselves. Let's see how it goes. FU2, what up? Wemby is going to be on his best behavior tonight, too, considering he's already under the microscope as being a dirty player. I don't think that bothers him being a dirty player, an asshole, none of that. What he cannot do is get a flagrant, even on a closeout, a reckless closeout, because the next flagrant that he gets will put him over the limit of flagrant points, and he will miss game 6 in the Garden. So that he has to be very aware of. I think all the rest of it, I think he likes it. Barely made it to game 4, but heart felt like it was going to explode. I'm quite a low-stress guy, but this cardiac stuff, yeah, man. I lost it, too. We all lost it. But if you're a Knicks fan, the enemy lost it in a good way. If you're a Spurs fan, what heartbreak. I've been there with this same Knicks team. Not sure if Wemby is a dirty player, definitely a desperate player. He's borderline dirty. I'm not saying he's Draymond, but he's borderline dirty to me. Actually, this is what brings the money in. If San Antonio wins the next 2, especially because, as you said, they have home court advantage, that'll bring it to game 7. I mean, game 7 is always the money. You need the Knicks to win. For you really want to get the money, like for real, it's 7 games and the Knicks, you need the Knicks to win. For marketing, for merchandise, for next year's hype, Knicks winning 7 would be great. Might get a Willis Reed limp on the court type moment. You need all that. FU2 says I got San Antonio by 10. Who won a better dollar? I don't. That statement is giving me anxiety. Patrick Y, what up? Let's see. His emotions being young in the moment. Hope he snaps. I hope he snaps too. I hope he gets get thrown out of this game. And I hope he gets ejected from this game and is suspended for next game. Let's go. Nah, really, I want to beat him. I want to beat him on the court. I don't want him to get suspended. I want to beat his smug face in. Let's see. I wish we had an antagonist like Dennis Rodman to get in Wemby's head. Rodman would have had Wemby fouled out and ejected by the first half. Absolutely. And he would have D'd him up, too. And Wemby wouldn't have scored that much either. But Rodman is a whole different kind of animal. JT says, what next game, KP? I'm thinking game 6. But who knows? FU2 says ejected and suspended. Not like that. Come on now. Yeah, I thought about it, but I would like to see, because I don't like dirty play. I don't want to see him ejected and suspended because, like I said, the more I think about it, I want his face there. I want to see him have the Knicks celebrate with him standing on the court. Bill Shapiro, what up? Caleb Campbell, what up? If somebody said in my comment section, why don't I show the game? And of course, you cannot show the game on YouTube. You will definitely get flagged. And not only will they cut the feed off, but you'll get a copyright strike for sure. So I'm absolutely not trying to have the game on the screen. Ridge Shot, what up? No, so this is how we're doing it. I'm going to have the score, and we'll talk about it, but you cannot show the game. I mean, you can try, but I'm pretty sure the NBA and YouTube is definitely going to be scrubbing the internet looking for people showing the game. Yeah, 3 copyright strikes and you're gone. And I already got one a couple years ago for my KRS-One versus X-Clan video. So no. Whoever asked KP to show the game is an imbecile. No, they just probably don't know how it works. And you see a lot of people showing a lot of things on YouTube. So, you know, it gets to feel like a free-for-all until you get busted. New York is on fire right now, though. Those outside parties are just ridiculous. There's people showing the games on big screens up on the side of buildings with hundreds of people outside. It's wild. Patrick Wise says whoever leaves after the first quarter will win the game. I don't know, Patrick Wise. That hasn't been the trend. That's actually, like I said, San Antonio has led in 4 straight first quarters. They've been up 14 points in every one of these games and lost 3 of them. Charmaine, Kenny is the safest place to stay tuned to the game. Yes. Thank you. Um, I don't know if I would be outside. Um, my friend in Brooklyn told me after the Knicks win, you could just hear gunshots going off in the distance. I don't know if I want to be outside right now. I do think I want a parade if the Knicks can pull it off though. Might want that parade. But let me not get ahead of myself. Like Brunson said, it's 0-0, man. Yeah, JT says, Patrick White, that's a bold take as long as it's the Knicks. I'm trying to figure out why San Antonio wilters in late in the game. I'm trying to figure out, is it a combination of fatigue or losing focus or maybe both? And that's why the Knicks like putting Wemby in a lot of action. A lot of it is to wear him down. By the fourth quarter, he starts settling for jumpers, things like that. Just wear him down. They're singing the national anthem now, y'all. We're getting close. This could be the night. This could be the night. I've been thinking about this night since I was a little boy. This could be the night. If the Spurs haven't learned anything from the first four games, they're either young, dumb, or both. Well, it's very hard to learn on the fly. Sometimes it takes learning and losing. Losing is part of the process. Sometimes it's learning, losing, go home, lick your wounds, and come back. I tell you one thing, shooting all of those threes in the second half and a lot of turnovers, man. They did not execute in that second half. Mendoza, KP, we're in here, checking in, yes. Mark Love, big up. I think the threes take it out of them down the stretch. I said it before, you live by the three, you die by the three. And all of those threes that feel good in the first half, as you get tired, your legs, you start to lose a little bit of your legs, and it affects your shot. And as the game gets more pressurized, that's when you start to lose your focus. It's not easy. Mark Thompson, what up? Back Pudding says, I'm tuned in just to see your reaction when the Knicks win. I don't know what, I might cry. World famous DJ Fish, salute. They're playing that stupid music for Knicks intro again. I haven't heard it. I always have my volume down talking to you guys. What a time to be alive. What a time to be a basketball fan. What a time to be a New York Knicks fan, Spurs fan. What a time to be in New York City. I must say, this past couple of years have really brought me back to the NBA because I really was gone for a few years. I just can't take the style of play. But certain individuals and the Knicks being in it have really brought me back. Because they're playing DNA by Kendrick. It's in our DNA. For the Knicks, I think they would find a New York team. San Antonio's going with their same starting five, looks like. Fox, Champagne, I think that's how you pronounce it. Vassell, Castle, Wembyama. There was a lot of criticism of the coach of San Antonio for not using Harper. Harper did not take a shot in the last 10 minutes of that game. He's been unguardable in this series. They have to use Harper better. I know he's young, but they have to do a better job. Patrick White, KP, is Jalen Brunson a star or a superstar? I think he has ascended to superstar status. With his play, with his consistent play, with his clutch. He's been probably the most clutch player in the league in the past 3 years. And the fact that he plays in the biggest market, New York. I'm going to say that Brunson has ascended to superstar level. Absolutely. And especially if he wins a championship. If he wins tonight, I think he's already a superstar, win or lose, but win for sure puts him there. Patrick Ewing in the building. Benny Doss says, I'm starting to watch the NBA again. I skipped out during the bubble. Yeah, me too, around that time. Rod and Dirty Face, what the F is up? The Knicks, let's get this money. Let's get it. Let's get this over with and get these guys up out of here, man. Dartmouth says Spurs in 7 without a doubt. If the Knicks win, he is a super duper star. Yeah, he would be. He has no personality, but everything else about him gives superstar. His height, you know, the average guy height doing it, all the things I mentioned earlier. ESPN is arguing that if Jalen, if he wins, he'll be the greatest Knick of all time. Oh, relax, bro. See, these are the stupid takes is why I can't watch these pundits. The game is underway, y'all. Brunson with the first shot of the game, and it is no good. Wemby's bringing it up. I'm happy to have Wemby handling the ball 30 feet from the basket as well. Here we go. Castle with the first shot, no good. Another three-pointer. OG drives on Wemby, but he thought better of it. Yeah, it's very tough to. He's dunked on Wemby a couple of times, but that should have been a foul on Wemby. Knicks are in trouble right now. Hart has to fling it. Tough possession. That's Wemby being able to roam on defense. Stop the Knicks from getting what they needed. San Antonio probing. And there goes Castle to the rim. They could have called the foul on that too. So far, a lot of contact Not a lot of foul calls. Bridges with a miss on a shot that need him to make, but a foul, loose ball foul, looks like on Castle. We'll take that. Rodden Dirty Face, thank you so much for your contribution to the channel. Wemby, everyone knows talking aloud. If I win, I'm going to throw you more. Thank you so much. Looks like a lot of feeling out right now. Heart to the rim, no good. Another foul inside. Cat crashing the boards has caused 2 fouls inside. Neither team has scored, but the Knicks have taken it. The Knicks have taken, looks like 4 shots in the paint. One pull-up jumper from Bridges, but no threes. This is like it's going to be really physical, y'all. Robert Chorwell says nerves going crazy early. Yeah, man. City Road says everyone looks tight. Can he fix the screen? Can't see the score. I don't think the score has come up yet. Here we go. My bad. You are correct. But there's still no score yet. Thank you so much for that. Knicks is a long possession for the Knicks, making San Antonio play defense the whole possession. Great help by Wemby. And that's why you want him roaming. And then the dunk. That's why you want Wemby roaming, because that would be a layup for Cat any other time. Fast break dunk for Wemby. Brunson is wide open for 3. Bottom. My score has not updated yet. There we go. 3-2 Knicks. Fox with the miss. Every shot that Fox takes and misses, he's going to be really under the microscope, and it's going to really start putting pressure on him. He's one of the guys who I'm very curious to see how he's going to bounce back from this. Hopefully not. Cat driving on, oh, what a block by Wemby. Wow. Cat made a tough move, and Wemby recovered. Wow, he is controlling the paint right now. Cat, Wemby to the whole offensive board, San Antonio 4-3. Wemby is really stopping the Knicks from getting anything at the basket. And he's guarding OG, so they're allowing him to roam. OG's going to have to punish him for gambling like that. OG to the hoop. Oh, he tried to dunk on him. Another block. Wow. Fox misses a similar shot. Oh. Fox just missed a similar shot to the ill-advised shot that he took in the end of Game 4. They could have called that. And now we have OG with a nice hezzy to the rim, and he's fouled. But OG is trying to take it right to Wemby, and I think that's how you got to do it. I think he has 1 foul now. First free throw is tied 4-4. I'm very impressed with Wemby in the paint right now. He is an absolute problem when you allow him to, and he covers a lot of ground too. Jason Wall says you can't challenge Wemby. You have to get that guy in foul trouble, man. It's how you challenge him. Wemby, 15 feet from the basket, throws it up. Ah, Cat with the foul. That's not a good foul, Cat, reaching in. They're saying Anunoby might have double dribbled. That's an old New York move right there. JT says Wemby is already panting. Yeah, put him in actions. Make him play defense, offense. We're going to wear this guy down, man. Rich Shot says Wemby 3 blocks already. He's a scary defensive player. JT says exactly, KP, bring it to him, blocks or not. Yeah. You have to make him play, especially early. He's guarding Cat right now. They're trying to put him in actions. Cat for the long 3, brick. I think Cat was a little far, but you gotta shoot that. You gotta make Wemby respect that. Wemby with the follow dunk. 8-5 San Antonio, and Wemby is everywhere. No good from OG. That was a tough defense there. Wemby, this is the spots where he likes the ball. Pass out to Harper. You knew Harper was going to make that. Harper is tough. Looks like San Antonio's made the sub already. They took out Fox already. OG with the gigantic answer. Did I mention to y'all that I love OG? Oh, my goodness. Castle for 3, no good. They are not on fire from 3 like in game 4. Who's Wemby guarding now? He's guarding Bridges. Brunson with the pull-up, no good. Still Knicks ball. Timeout. Are they going to challenge this? They're showing Wemby in the locker room gassing up his people. That dunk, was that ball in the cylinder? Lindell says, KP, I should be home and not at work. I feel you, Lindell, but get your money, man. I'm always down with get your money, man. We'll be here. The Knicks will be here. Let's see. Richard said, damn, I should delay. Yeah, depending on what cable service you use is depending on how much delay you have. I have a friend whose delay is almost a minute behind what I see. If OG wins MVP, he will put Skechers on the map. Like I said before, I don't care what OG wears if he wins MVP. He could come out there with ballerina slippers. Let's make those hot, man. Hardly, what up? Sue Graham says, Kenny Parker, acquiring minds want to know, do you love OG? I do, man. I do. I love his steadiness. I just found out that he's 6'8" with a 7'2" wingspan. That's some long arms. He needed every one of those long arms to get that tip in the other night. And that's why he explodes so quickly around the basket, because of the length of his arms. Noel says this is going to 7 games. I really hope not, Noel. I'm sorry. I really don't want that. Let's see. JT says 33 likes, 60 watching. Tell him what it is, Tracy. Yes. OG can stand up and tie his shoes with that wingspan. Hell yeah. For those that don't know sports like that, when you stretch out your arms, your wingspan's supposed to be equal to your height. So if you're 6'8", you're supposed to have about a 6'8" wingspan. To be 6'8" and have a 7'2" wingspan is ridiculously long arms. It's 11-8 Spurs. I just need the Knicks to stay connected. Stay connected until the 4th. Tracy says, hit the like, fam, please. Ball is back in play. Josh Hart. Okay, Josh, you got to stick this. No good. That was a good look for Josh Hart. I'm not mad at that shot. There goes Harper again to the rim. That guy is good, man. They've subbed out Wemby. And, you know, whoever Brunson is holding, they are going at him. They're putting their head down and going right to the rim. I don't like Brunson on Harper at all. At all. 13-8 San Antonio. This is a relatively low-scoring game compared to the other games. They're leaving Hart wide open. You got to stick that, Hart. Good rebound. See, the Knicks got a last-second, a tough shot. Hart has to shoot. Man. Cat turns it over. Wide open 3. No good. Loose ball foul inside. Hart is playing showing a lot of hustle, but they're daring him to shoot, but he has to shoot it. Rich Shot says, do they still call illegal defense in the NBA? They're supposed to. Warren, what up? Peace. 13-8. We need to stay connected. We need to stop and a score here. It's only 5 points, but we need to stay connected. Bridges has been subbed out for Landry. And there goes that dude Hart to the rim. Oh, what a shot. Yo, he's incredible to the rim, bro. 15-8 San Antonio. And the Knicks cannot get a good shot. shot clock violation. The Knicks are not setting any screens. Can we get a screen, please? This is a ridiculous shot by Harper, man. If I'm San Antonio, I'm giving all of Fox's minutes to Harper. There's Harper to the rim again. You just can't stay in front of him. There's Fox for three. No good. Ah. Knicks had the rebound, couldn't control it. Mitchell Robinson in the game. I see Hart asking the coach, I was open right there. You want me to shoot it, right? Yes. Steal by OG. He takes it to the rim. No foul call. They're letting him play. Fox with a turnaround and a turnover. I know San Antonio fans are done with this guy. Alvarado into the game. The Knicks are still looking. The Knicks are still looking like they're having trouble getting a shot off. Brunson, no good. That's a makeable shot for Brunson, but the Knicks are having a lot of trouble getting a shot. A lot of the one-on-one. They cannot match the Spurs guards one-on-one. Wide open shot, three. Knicks need a timeout. 18-8, San Antonio. And this is without Wemby on the floor. Knicks are once again down by double digits in the first quarter. Another fling by OG. Robinson with the offensive boards. That's his job. No ball movement. Turnover by Hart. There's no movement. Another wide open three. No good. Knicks dodged a bullet right there. It's a lot of dribbling by Brunson. Pull-up jumper is good. Lot of dribbling. Every shot is contested right now. San Antonio defense is stifling. 18-10 San Antonio. I thought that non-foul call on OG was big. That was a big swing right there. Thought we should have had that. Alvarado with the rebound. Can we get a good shot? Alvarado with a fling. That's not a good shot. Robinson throws it up, and he's fouled. That's a good foul by San Antonio. Don't let him go up there and dunk it. Looks like a timeout. Yeah, JT, and all the while, Wemby is resting up. We need to win these non-Wemby minutes, especially getting to the rim. But the Knicks can't get to the rim. JT says, nah, KP. Jose knew Mitch was there to crash the board. That looked like a bad fling. Maybe. I'm not with throwing it up against the backboard, hoping Mitch Robinson gets the rebound. If that's the offense that the Knicks are going to run tonight, we're in big trouble. 18-10 Spurs timeout. Mitch Robinson to the line. Can we get one? One free throw out of two for a guy shooting 35% from the line. That's an explosion. This is not the start that we were looking for, y'all. And this is the kind of starts that gives guys like JT heartburn. Speaking of JT, says Patrick Y, where you at, family? Patrick Y is in the chat. I don't like the ball movement by the Knicks. If you're going to have one or two guys dribbling the ball, then we have to have pick and roll basketball. If not, then we have to swing it. You can't have one-on-one. Our guys are not one-on-one creators. With the exception of Brunson and possibly OG, we don't really have guys who can break down the defender off the dribble. We need set plays. San Antonio has guys who can break you down and get to the rim and score and kick out for three. Knicks are down by 8, and San Antonio has not shot the three well, or it really could be a real problem right now. Looks like the refs are kind of letting them play. Bador says the Larry O'Brien is in the building, as it should be. Let's anticipate that championship. Bador says this is the 4th KP live this week. Knicks did this. Yeah, I mean, more than that. We were on Saturday night. Let's see, we were on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. This is the 5th time this week. Knicks in 9. Nobody has the heart for that, man. Robinson at the line, he shoots, no good. His shot is so flat and hard. Put some arc on that shot, bro. He doesn't have he never gets the roll or anything. Can we get one? No good. Mitch Robinson is a liability, man. You got to at least get 50%. Wemby is back in the game. So is Fox. Pull-up jumper is good. He has a really smooth game. San Antonio by 10. A lot of dribbling again by Brunson. No picks. Brunson for 3. Swish! That's a tough shot. But I don't want to live with those shots, man. That's a tough shot. Wemby for 3. No good. I'm living with Wemby for 3. Why are they not calling any trips? Brunson drives to the lane, gets tripped, no call. A trip on a drive is a foul. Knicks are in the penalty. Yeah, Jason Wall, Brunson is a one-man team, but we can't have that. We need somebody else to show up. Can't just be Brunson and OG. We need Bridges, man. Where is Bridges? Oh, they called a jump ball. My bad. It wasn't a foul. We're going to lose this tap, too. Yep. San Antonio with the ball. Fox is backing in that Landry. Now, how could you call that foul on the floor? Or I guess Alvarado hit him in the face. They call that foul on the floor, but they don't call. I think Brunson gets bumped every time. I don't know. I'm not loving this officiating in this first quarter, I must say. Champagne for 3, good. And that's because you had to help Brunson on the drive, left a 3-point open, 13 seconds to go. Alvarado is bumped again, no call. Brunson looked like he's in trouble. 2 seconds. Alvarado with a fling, no good. And Brunson is going right up to the ref, and he's complaining about the trips. Another tough start in the first quarter for the Knicks. They only scored 13 points in the first quarter. Now, granted, San Antonio only has 23 points. You live with a 23-point quarter from San Antonio. That's actually good defense by the Knicks. You want to keep a team under 25. In the playoffs, maybe a little less, but a 23-point quarter is what? A 90, 92? What was my math? 92-point game. If you could keep this San Antonio team to under 100 points, you did your job. But the Knicks can't score. 13 points is not a good quarter. Not a good quarter. And, normally I would say if the Knicks got good looks, they're just not making them. But they're not getting good looks. A lot of last-second heaves. Sidney Rose says Mike Brown was never a good defensive coach. Never a good offensive coach. He has veterans that step up. Well, we're in desperate need right now of some offense. That X factor, that spark. Cat has not scored yet. He's taken it to the rim a couple of times and got his shot blocked. We need I say still take it to Wemby. I'm not mad at the Knicks' attempts. Josh has to shoot with confidence, and we need Bridges. I think that is the reason why the Knicks have had tough shot. We need Bridges, man, on both ends of the court. Has to show up. Yeah, Jason, 4 field goals is terrible. It's terrible. And I have to give credit to San Antonio. It is not the Knicks missing. They are not getting good shots. Mike Brown is a good coach. Yes, he is. But the Knicks are struggling on offense. The defense has always been a problem in the first half. I'm going to argue that the defense has been good. San Antonio has also not shot lights out like they did before, but giving up 23 points in a quarter is a good quarter. Spurs putting shoulders into dudes like NHL. Yeah, man. I feel like the refs have missed a few bumps calls. Play resumes. San Antonio with the ball, up by 10. Knicks with good D. Fox has to hoist it. Rebound Cat. It looked like he got fouled on that. Alvarado passes it. OG fakes. We need somebody who's willing to shoot the three. Wow, Wemby with the block on Alvarado. What a block. What a block. He blocked a three-pointer. And now he's going into, oh, he just elbowed Alvarado in the face. Oh, ref, how could you not call that? Three-pointer. That was the flagrant right there on Wemby. Knicks down 13 and on big trouble right now. FU2 says play ball. Nah, man, that was an elbow to the face of Alvarado, man. I hope they show that again. What a block by Wemby. Wemby has 4 blocks already. That's a tough shot by Champagne, too. Knicks get the ball inbounds to Cat. This is a crucial time in this game. Another block. Wow. Wemby is dominating on the defensive end. That was a setup. They threw the ball to Landry. You can't drive in there like that on him. And they call a foul, a tripping foul on Hart. You got to call it both ways, man. Gregory says they're not going to call that foul and win, but they're absolutely not. They refuse to have him thrown out. That was a foul. Yeah, right and dirty for the man. I've been more of an NFL fan. NBA ages me. NBA games age me. Yeah. Yes, Cynthia, no game 7. Yeah, you definitely don't want game 7. Castle to the rim again. 2 blocks by the Knicks. Good defensive play. Knicks just can't score. Knicks really, really need a score right now. It's early, but the Knicks really need a score. They called it 10 seconds on the Knicks. That could have easily been a bump. The refs are not calling any bumps. That's good D, actually. I'm looking at the replay. 10 seconds. The Knicks offense can't get anything going. Yeah, Robert Trowell, I don't like these refs the way they're calling the game, but it's not San Antonio's fault. Bridges is back in the game. We need him to do something. Okay, Knicks with a steal. And once again, great defense by San Antonio. The Knicks can't get anything. Alvarado, no good. They call a foul. Dylan Harper. San Antonio guards to the rim. We've been saying this the whole series. There's just no answer. It's just no answer, man. Knicks need some more turnovers. Knicks not getting the turnovers that they need. San Antonio's defense has been absolutely fantastic, y'all. 27-13 San Antonio. 28-13 San Antonio. This is not the start. This is reminiscent of Game 4. Wow. It's almost like you cannot not have Brunson in a game. It's like the Knicks are once again in trouble. Cat backing down, nowhere to go, has to shoot a terrible fadeaway. He makes it. With the shot clock running down, a fadeaway 17-footer. That is not the way the Knicks are going to win this game. 28-15 San Antonio. I'm letting Wemby shoot that. Don't go for the fake. Cat could not secure the ball. San Antonio ball. Seems like San Antonio's getting a lot of the 50-50 balls too. Brunson back in the game. Seems like you can't have Brunson off the court, man. San Antonio inbounds. Cat for 3. That's a tough shot. I'll live with that. I'm living with that shot, though. Foul on Wemby. 31-15, San Antonio. I'm not mad at Cat here. I'm living with that shot, y'all. Timeout. Are they challenging this? Second foul on Wemby. Go at him. Oh, once again, Cat is locking his arms. See, Cat, you know what? They might overturn this. It's the second time Cat's done that. That's a sneaky trick. But when you get caught, yeah, JTs, now they're going to overturn the foul. Yep. It's the second time Cat's done that. But San Antonio is right in the grill of the Knicks. And the Knicks can't get by anybody. And when they do, Wemby recovers spectacularly. I still think Wemby has to, whoever Cat is guarding has to be offensive minded. And if Cat's going to guard, if Wemby's going to guard Cat that far, Cat has to take it to the rim. He has to drive on him. It will be the second foul against Cat like last time. Yeah, but at least it's the second quarter, not the first quarter. Yeah, Wemby was all over him, but the refs didn't call all over him. So when they go back and look at it, they're going to call a hook. You know what's funny about this? I'm not a big fan of the challenges. I think it slows the game down. But over the course of a season, you watch these challenges, and you get to see just how many calls the refs get wrong during the course of a game. There's at least 3 or 4 that get overturned, and probably another 2 or 3 that could get overturned, but there's no more challenges left. How do they get so many calls wrong? Out of bounds, grabs and holds. I don't know. It's being a referee is a tough job, but these referees that get to ref the finals are the best of the best in the world. Too many blown calls, man. Kenneth Smith, I like this, said this is the same thing last game. I would say all these vet crafty moves guys are used to being able to do may not translate with this new replay stuff because now you can go back and see it exactly. Exactly. Stuff that you could get away with that the ref wouldn't see. With that iPad on the side and going back and looking at it, yes. They're showing it now. I think, yeah, it's overturned as we expected. These are big moments right now in this game, y'all. Big moments. There goes Harper. Good D by McBride. Turnover. It's a good defensive stance by the Knicks right there. Let's see if we can get a score. Knicks are still dribbling with nowhere to go. Yes, Bridges for three. Way to show up, Bridges, and make me look good. We need you, Bridges. We need you. Knicks with a good defensive stand. Missed three-pointer that could have easily gone down. Cat to the rim. No good. We needed that basket. I like that strong drive by Cat. We needed to put it in, though. I tell you, that replay guy on both teams is a very difficult job and a very important one. San Antonio are missing the threes that were going in game 4. Brunson to the hole, no call. We got to win these Wemby-less minutes, y'all. There goes that Harper again. Yo, this guy is incredible, y'all. He's 20 years old. They talking about Wemby's upside. Sheesh. There goes Bridges. Hart, you got to shoot that three. Good. Thank you, Thank you, Josh Hart. Knicks are 5 of 12 from three-point range. Not bad. I'll take that. Yeah, Josh, you got to shoot it with confidence. Turnover San Antonio. 33-21 San Antonio. Knicks on a little spurt right here. Jason Wall says Harper didn't really show me much in college. He probably was like 19. But man, his upside. The Knicks could cut it to 10 right now. I think San Antonio needs to call a timeout. Brunson one-on-one. A lot of one-on-one. Pull up, no good. Mitchell Robinson competing on the boards gets us a second shot. That's his job. That's his job. Get offensive boards and putbacks. Wemby's back in the game. Well, I would say we won the Wemby minutes, but not as much as I would like. Yeah, JT says, come on, Mitch. Exactly. And they got Wemby on Mitch, so he's definitely going to roam now. Now you got Hart having to fling a three. Not a good shot, man. Brunson for three. Bang! Woo! It's down to 9. Big shot. Big shot. Wemby with the answer. No. If I was San Antonio, I would have called the timeout, but they didn't. Deuce McBride for three. No good. He's been really quiet, y'all. That was a big three, too. Now they just let it. Oh. Goaltending. They just let Fox just skate to the rim. Not good D right there by Brunson. Hey, I don't know. Was that it? I think that was out of the cylinder. Oh, doesn't matter. It counts. Brunson with another pull-up jumper. Good. Brunson looks like he's starting to get going. Looks like he's going to try to take over early. San Antonio by 9. 4 minutes to go in the game. 4:33. Wemby for three. No good. We living with that, Wemby. Brunson looks like he's a little bit more spry right now. Brunson looking to go one-on-one. He pulls up for the mid-range. Good. Oh, what a devastating pull-up jumper. Knicks on a 10-2 run, 35-28. No timeout for San Antonio at all. Wemby trying to force it in. He gets his own rebound. Trying to go one-on-one with Mitch. Good D, good hands. Wow, big shot by Fox. That's a big shot. Big shot. 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Brunson is fouled. 10-point game, 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Knicks with only 28 points with 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. San Antonio only has 38. Knicks are doing a very good job on defense, but San Antonio is as well. Brunson with the miss. Here comes Castle. They took Hart out. They took Harper out. I'm so impressed with Harper, man. So impressed. Brunson with the second free throw is good. 29-38, 38-29 San Antonio, 3 minutes to go. We need to close up this quarter strong. Wide open three, no good. OG with the board. All those 3-pointers were going down in game 4. The Knicks are really featuring Brunson right now. Bridges wide open for three. Good. Did I say we needed Bridges on both ends? San Antonio is just putting their heads down and they're just going to the rim. They're literally just putting their heads down and going straight to the rim and putting pressure on the refs to make a call. Yeah, FU2. Towns with 3 fouls. That means he's going to have to come out. And Mitch Robinson has hurt us, man. He's playing good D, but he's an offensive liability. And it's bad enough that Wemby can roam even with Cat in the game. With Mitchell Robinson in the game, Wemby's just going to play free safety. Kenneth Smith says, you called it, Coach K. Thank you. If Bridges shows up, if game 2 Bridges shows up, the Knicks win this. The way this game is flowing right now. This has been a slugfest, not pretty at all. Not pretty at all. And I tell you what, if the trend holds like the first 4 games, then the Knicks, San Antonio's going to run out of gas somewhere in middle third quarter. I hope. Right, and Dirty Face says up $2.70. Come on. $32-38, down by 6, with free throws coming up to potentially make it down by 8. Not terrible considering where we were headed. Not terrible, not good. I would like to be within 5, 6, hanging around, and let crunch time sort it out. Knicks are overdue for a 3-game slide. No. The Knicks have not lost 3 games in months. That's why you're saying they're overdue? I hope not. But like I said before, San Antonio is very capable of beating the Knicks 3 times, y'all. Very capable. So everybody is so confident the Knicks is going to finish. I am not that confident. They can, but it is not going to be a walk in the park. Hype Style says Spurs need to go for more layups and dunks. They can't afford to play it safe. It's do or die tonight. Yeah, but the Knicks are playing very good defense as well. And they're conceding some of these 3-pointers. The Knicks are gambling that the San Antonio is going to shoot the way they did in the second half of the last game and not the first half. And it looks like they're shooting the way they did in the second half. What are they, 6 for 18, 5 for 18 from 3? You can live with that. Timothy Chalamet is at the game. I'm giving respect to all the Knicks celebrities who made the trip out to San Antonio. First free throw is good. Of course it is. Of course Castle's not missing any free throws, but he only has 1 point, 0 for 6 in this game. We've done a tremendous job on Castle. Second free throw is good. Wow, Bridges just pulls up for 3. I didn't like that shot. That was not a good shot, Bridges. Once again, Castle is off. Good defense by Mitch Robinson. Bridges again for 3. No good. That was a good look, though. I'm not mad at that look. Here goes Fox 1-on-1. Pull up. No good. OG with the ball. Brunson for three. No good. Ah, that's a big shot. That would have been a big one. That would have been a big one. I'll live with that. Knicks are getting good looks from three right now. Good hands by Mitch. Josh to the hole and one. Relax, Josh. Don't start acting tough. 40-34 Knicks. That's a bad foul by Fox. That's a bad foul by Fox. Josh Hart surprised him by putting on the afterburners when he saw a lane. I know they're not challenging this. That was a foul. Look like they're looking at the monitor. Are they looking for a hostile act? FE2 says Spurs offense is so trash. Their coach has the players in terrible spots on the court. They're looking to attack Brunson to the rim. And if not, then you kick out. You drive and kick or drive and score. I don't know if that's a flagrant. Richard says can't hear. Fix the audio. Is there something wrong with my audio? Looks like it's. Let me see something. No, my audio is playing fine on my side. I don't know. All my levels say it's good. They call it flagrant. So not only is it an and one, but it's going to be a free throw and the ball. Tracy says all good. Sydney says all good. Loud and clear. Thank you, y'all. Thank you, Harvey Lee. Josh Hart at the line. Free throw is up and good. It's a 5-point ball game. After all of that, the Knicks are hanging around. Got to finish this quarter strong. And the Knicks get the ball back. One minute to go. Finish this quarter strong. They're doubling Brunson. Bridges to the hole and score. Bridges has 8 points in this quarter, y'all. And it's a 3-point game. That was a big play. There goes Harper to the rim. They called a foul. Are you kidding me, ref? Are you kidding me? That's that Scott Foster, y'all. That's first in the last 2 minutes. I thought he was going to throw the alley-oop, but Bridges just shot the floater. If we can get a stop right here, this would be big. Inbounds to Fox. A lot of dribbling by Fox. He pulls up for three. No good. Rebound Hart. That wasn't a good shot. I don't know if they were going for 2 for 1. Inside the OG. OG's been kind of quiet, y'all. Josh Hart drives. No good. I'm not mad at that shot, though. Not mad at that shot. Don't foul. San Antonio drives, they shoot, they score. Tough shot right over Brunson. Whoever Brunson is guarding, they're going right at him. That's been the game plan the whole series. Halftime, y'all. So what have we learned, y'all, in this first half? The Knicks are down by 5 at the half. Should be 3, but down 5. I said, as long as the Knicks, I just want to see them hang around. This game was on the brink. I think the Knicks were down by 14. This game was on the brink of going to 20. And the Knicks made a nice run to get it down to this 5-point halftime deficit. 5 points on the road, struggling to get shots, an elimination game with a young team who has a tendency to fold in the second half. I'll live with this. I'll live with this. Also, San Antonio only has 42 points. And I think they've gotten everything that they were looking for. The Knicks played good D, but only 42 points. That's an 84-point game. That's tremendous defense by the Knicks. They just can't score. But Bridges has done a great job in this second quarter of giving the Knicks the spark that they needed. Those are gigantic 8 points in a game where it's really hard to get a bucket. So my hat's off to Bridges. JT, my takeaway is that we're not playing great, but we're still in it. Second takeaway is that Wemby has had plenty of rest, which is not good. You are correct with that. Wemby was dominant in the first quarter. Dominant on defense. Which is one of the reasons why the Knicks only have 37 points. Without Wemby's defense, I think the Knicks would be leading right now. Knicks are not playing great, but they're hanging in. Let's see. They cut the lead. Wemby going to get some BS off, and the refs still ass. All of the above. All of the above. I can see the refs playing a very integral part in the end of this game. OG Anunoby will be traded to the Hawks next season, I heard. No, the rumor is that Giannis is going to the Celtics for Jaylen Brown. And I mean, a bunch of players, but those are the main two. That was really bubbling on my Twitter page today. JT says the only acceptable win at home was game 4. We need to put this away now. And game 4 was a miracle win. But I believe in a 7-game series, the results are the results that they're supposed to be. Castle for San Antonio has got to get going. They're showing a replay right now, Fox pushing Hart in the back. That was a big play in this game. That was a 5-point swing. That was a 5. The reason why this game was as close as it is right now is because that one play was huge. If Giannis goes to the Celtics for Jaylen Brown, they're still getting bumped in the second round. Um, I don't know. Giannis is a game changer, though. Pair him with Tatum, a healthy Tatum. Philly Sheed just popped in my last break to say what's up. What's up, Philly Sheed? Spook said, I can guarantee you Brown told the squad to not overextend themselves in the first half, but to also not let San Antonio run away with the points. New York did a great job. New York is going to turn up in a second. I mean, you don't want to overextend yourself, but at the same time, you don't want the lead to get too far out of control. But this is a chess game, not checkers. And Mike Brown has been playing some very good chess. Could the Knicks be playing possum to turn it on in the second half? That would be wild. Spook Realm, you've been Spookstradamus the past couple of games, so we're gonna let's keep that quote in mind as the game moves along. You said, I can guarantee. That's big talk, Spook Realm, because you did guarantee the Knicks would come back in game 4. So FU2, need more than 2 players in today's NBA. Look at the young teams. Yeah, the Knicks have more than 2 players, though, and San Antonio. Knicks are up 3-1 trying to win a championship. This is a championship-level team. Don't get it twisted. Dirty Face. I'm up on, but you're a true Knicks fan, so all I'm up on, but you're a true Knicks fan. I am a true Knicks fan. I've been watching the Knicks since 1979. But I'm a basketball fan too. I call it how I see it. Philly Sheed says Knicks in 5, easy to call. Relax, Philly Sheed. Relax, bro. Spookstradamus, yes. Mansa Musa says, Kenny P, I fucks with you. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Philly Sheed. Be easy, Philly Sheed. We've seen this San Antonio team outscore the Knicks by 40 in 4 quarters. Just thank goodness it was spread out over 2 games. Riding Dirty says, true. You're a true fan, man. That's why I watch Objective and Rational. Yeah, I try to be objective. I want the Knicks to win. Let's not get it twisted. But I respect good basketball, though. And I tell you right now, Wemby is what he is, the alien. But Harper has been very, very, very impressive, as is Castle. Is it Cassell or Castle? I'm going to say Castle. I'm from New York. Fuck it. But I knew Castle coming in. He's an All-NBA. I think he's the All-NBA second team or third team. He's an All-NBA level player. But I didn't have Harper on my radar like that. And he is a fantastic talent. Oh, I see what you're saying. Celtics with Giannis and Tatum would need another good player or somehow keep Jaylen Brown. You're not keeping Jaylen Brown, and you're not getting Giannis without giving up Brown. Sydney Sweeney is in the building. A-lister. All right, Sydney Sweeney. This is what we're all hoping for, Robert Trowell. The Knicks will come out focused third quarter, way to keep the lead close. I believe the Knicks are focused right now. I like their composure. I like their toughness. I'm not liking the offense. We're not getting good shots. We're getting shots late in the shot clock, flings. Seems like Bridges woke up, and OG has been pretty quiet. If OG wakes up, but then again, Castle's been quiet too. So two of the big guns on both teams have been quiet. It's going to be an X factor guy. Let's see. Benny Doe says, if Oatwire was here, he'd say we down 5 at the half. We got them right where we want them. Seems like it, right? Kendra Smith says, oh, okay, New York appreciates the love, though. It's all mental anyway, bro. I loved New York before I ever moved to or even been here. I'm upstate, though. Kenny doesn't fully appreciate me. Yo. The upstate. If somebody say, where you from? You say, I'm from upstate New York. Upstate. That is a separate part. Upstate New York is not New York City. It's not New York, but you know you get love. You definitely get love, Kendra Smith. Upstate New York for us is another state. But you get love though. Oh my goodness. Yes, Tracy, please hit the like button. So more people who like this kind of an analysis, maybe the algorithm will have them come in. Hopefully there won't be any more games, so won't be any more analysis, at least for this year. But you're right, Tracy. Please hit the like button. It helps the channel so much, man. Yeah, FU too. Yeah. I was telling you about Harper game 3. You was fronting on him. Yeah. FU. But after you said it, you like, this guy's going to be an all-star. And I don't like gonna be, should be. I like what is going on right now. So, you was projecting some future stardom onto him. But after you brought his name up, I'm like, well, let me pay a little bit more attention to Harper. I'm paying more attention to him because of you. I think it was before game 3. And I will concur. I will take my hat off to you, FU2. You were talking about Harper, and I was fronting. Not anymore. Who would you give Finals MVP to right now? Brunson. A lot of people are talking about Harper. I mean, a lot of people are talking about OG, and he's averaged 23 points a game, and he's been fantastic on both ends. Brunson has taken a lot more shots than him, but he's averaging almost 30. And even in this game, this half right now has belonged to Brunson. Right now, I would give it to Brunson. But OG is right there. Mendoza says, KP, don't shoot the messenger, but we all know that Wemby wants some payback for his team's jersey getting the treatment that it did out in those New York streets. Yeah, and the egg, getting hit with the egg and all that. Yo, if he wants to take a cheap shot at somebody, just do it in front of the ref. You have to keep your head right now. Even though he wants to get his lick back, his team needs him more than he needs to get a lick back. Patrick Sargent said, I chill with John Starks in the 90s. Cool cat. He is my favorite Knick. One of my favorite Knicks of all time, top 3. I would have died to chill with John Starks in the 90s. Gregor says, Charles Oakley, where you at, dog? They showed him. He's there. KP, are you ready to celebrate tonight? No, I am being stoic right now. I am not ready yet. I am just watching. I can't let myself get in that mode yet. It's too much time. Um, and if the Knicks could pull it out, I don't even know. It won't be this present version of Kenny celebrating. It'll be the child Kenny celebrating. It'll be the kid who never thought he would in his lifetime see this. It wouldn't be me. The adult Kenny, this age, the old man Kenny is very excited, but the kid Kenny is running down the block. JT, um, I spent many summers in Brooklyn, been Knicks loyal since B. King. B. King is my all-time favorite player. I respect anybody who's lived in New York a long time. We talked about this yesterday. At some point of living in New York, you can call yourself possibly a New Yorker. I saw Cameron and Mace talking about that today, and Cameron was like, if you weren't born in New York, no, Jennifer Lopez said, if you're not born in New York, you can never be a New Yorker. Cameron is saying, if you came to New York as a child and you did like some grammar school here, high school here, that's all you know, then you can be a New Yorker. And I agree with that. But as an adult, maybe you could never truly be a New Yorker, but you could be an honorary. I don't know how to call it. FU2 says, upstate for New York City means prison. Yes. Upstate New York means prison and like Bear Mountain or something. The woods. FU2, you called it. Prison or Bear Mountain. Exactly. That's it. You called it. FU2 says his trajectory is based on his play. Absolutely, but I've seen guys who look like they would be great who peaked at that moment. Play has resumed, y'all. San Antonio with the ball up 5. Big moments. You know, every time Wemby gets a lob, they call a foul. And that's the 4th foul on Cat. Every time they throw the lob to Wemby, you get back. He pushed off. Oh, that's terrible. You gotta challenge that. I would challenge that. JT said, wow, Cat is out of here. They didn't challenge. Oh, that's a big call, man. That's a big call. That's a big call. And that hurts. OG for 3. No good. Thought that shot was a little quick, but little quick. That's a push off. Good call. Push off on Castle. Castle has really struggled tonight. Barry Allen, KP, do you think the NBA is rigged in any way? Possibly. I'm not sure. Knicks with the ball down 5. A lot of dribbling by Brunson. He throws it into he throws it in to Mitchell Robinson, but you can't do anything because he's not an offensive threat. Bridges with the tough floater. It's a 3-point game, y'all. Wow. Shed Payne with the 3. Bridges had a hand right in his face. That's a tough 3. Wow. See, look at Wemby is not even thinking about guarding Mitch. Brunson with the fadeaway, good. Now we're getting some action, y'all. Offensive foul on Champagne. Josh Hart got over the screen, took the contact. I didn't love that call, but I'll take it. It's a 4-point game. See, Wemby is getting to just chill out and coast right now. Oh, Bridges is out of control. Easy, Bridges. All right, Brunson has the ball. Brunson for three. No good. Bridges with the offensive board. That's your job. Good job. Good job. Ah, OG out of control. And one. That's a bad foul. They're going to look at this now. Looks like Wemby got pushed in the back. And you got to give the same call that they gave to Hart. This is dumb. I mean, he put two hands on his back. It didn't look as flagrant, but that's just dumb. That's just dumb. I don't know, Richard Robinson. We have not really felt your presence this series the way we needed it. Your free throw shooting has been you're shooting 0% from the 3-point line. You're missing chippies. You're making dumb fouls. Not happy at all. Let me see what the review is. My volume is down. They called it flagrant. You had to call it flagrant. You had to call it. FE2 Mitch is a mid-back big man. He is what he is. Yeah, I mean, he's a very good back. He's a very good defensive player and rebounder, especially on offensive boards. But he's playing against the one guy who we need him to be smart and stronger with the most. And he's not showing up. This is a big call. 47-41, San Antonio. He misses the free throw. He gets two to make one. Robinson is not a starter in the NBA. He is not. But he's a very good role player. Flagrant my ass. Yeah, I didn't love that. But you got to protect the players, and you already called one. Second free throw is good. 48-41, and San Antonio has the ball. Remember this play as being a gigantic play in the game, just like it was when Hart got the call. That cat foul call was big, man. Castle drives. Champagne for three. Good. It's a 10-point game. That was a gigantic play. That was a 6-point play. It took from 4 to 10. That really hurt, y'all. That really, really, really hurt. Foul. They called it on the floor. Yo, what is going on? How did they call that on the floor? Oh, wow. Okay, y'all, I'm starting to see something going on here. These little plays, I would have liked to have seen Josh shoot that. Bridges for three, no good. He's fading to the side. This is a crucial part of this game, y'all. Wemby scores. The Knicks need a timeout. It's a 12-point game. Kendra Smith, you said that was on the floor? I don't think so. Bridges again for three. Great. That's a big shot by Bridges. That's a big, big, big shot. 9-point game. Wemby just pulls up for three. No good. I'm living with that shot. Knicks have to stay attached to this San Antonio team. Brunson for pull-up jumper is good. His mid-range is automatic. Automatic. You're right, JT. You take that three all day. Brunson with 20 points. 53-46. San Antonio. They're calling every foul. Every time Wemby is in a play, they're calling a foul. Brunson just pushed off. The NBA gives that call. They rarely call that push off. How is that a foul on OG, man? I'm really not feeling these calls, man. I gotta say, I'm not feeling these calls. Now they got to go to the third string center. Well, they took out Wemby for a rest. Wemby is taking a rest at the 7:48 mark. He's already tired. There goes Harper to the rim. Man, that dude is nice, y'all. I would be loving him right now if he wasn't on the opposing team. 9-point game. Knicks are struggling to find something. OG gets his shot blocked. That was going to be a not good shot too. I didn't like that. I didn't like that attempt. I would like to see OG draw. We need to take it to the rim with Wemby out of the game. Knicks are getting a little three happy. Shamet is in the game for Rockport. They put him in for 1 second, probably just for defense on that play. But now that Wemby's out, they're going to try to get more shooting. And Landry has been absolutely quiet in the past, 3 games. Brunson to the hole. Tough. 55-48 San Antonio, 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ton of time, y'all. Champagne pulls again, no good. Rebound Hart. That's a tough board, man. Brunson for 3, no good. Brunson is looking to be very aggressive on offense right now. I guess with Cat in foul trouble, Harper to the rim again. They could have called that foul. OG to the rim. That was strong. Sheesh. FE2 says Knicks playing OG at the 5. Yeah, they're looking to try to speed up the pace a little bit. That's a tough layup from OG. My goodness. Knicks have cut it back down to 5. So we're right back where we started at the half. This is a big run by the Knicks. They went down 11. They've cut it to 5. You got to win these Wemby minutes. The Knicks snipers have been so quiet. Landry, McBride, quiet. Even Alvarado is quiet right now. Benny Doyle says, for sure, JT, it won't be a reality till it actually is. When the Raptors won in 2019, the next day was the best. Yeah, it won't be a reality till it actually is. You know what? Riding dirty. I'm kind of feeling this. Wemby getting the princess treatment at home. Of all the physicalness that's going on, this is what gets me. They let them play in the first half and make it real physical. Then the refs have to inject themselves into the game in the second half. Refs came to play tonight. Yeah, because either you're going to call it all physical the whole game or call it light. You can't switch up at the half. I'm not happy with the officiating. There's some tough calls, man. Joey Joe, what up? F, you said, I'm going to be lit. I'm saving my half joint for the fourth quarter. You know? I am not mad at where the Knicks are right now. Still down 5, still keeping it close. As the game progresses. Benny Doyle says, yeah, it was fair and square, but it was inches. And for the half a second before the homie plate replay, I had teams forming and I would look LA. Oh, you're talking about something else, baseball. I'm okay right now. This little run has made me feel okay. It's interesting how Wemby can only play for 3 minutes, 4 minutes at a time, and they have to sub him out. I'm finding that very interesting. I know they want to keep him fresh, and they have the lead, and they're trying to keep him as fresh as possible for the stretch run. But I'm finding that very interesting. FU2 said, can't lie, I want to see a game 7. I don't. Not I. I don't think I got game 7 in my gut. San Antonio with the ball. That nasty Harper just comes in, pulls up, and swishes like it's nothing, man. He doesn't even seem bothered by the defense. What a tough. I'm just going to stop talking about this guy, man. A lot of dribbling by Brunson. Ref, can you call a foul? Shamet should have shot that. That was about the best look we were going to get. Now he shoots and misses, and Wemby is back. He should have pulled that. They got a mismatch. Wemby inside, scores. It's back to 9. Guys are reluctant to shoot the ball when they're open. Brunson just pulled from 3. Good! And he's hurt. Oh, no. Oh, no. And they answer with a 3. Brunson is back up. He is furious. He's about to get a technical. Timeout, Knicks. How is that not a foul? How is that not a foul? Brunson is going crazy right now. That is a foul. That almost took Brunson's ankle out. That is a foul. It should be a flagrant on Wemby. That should be a closeout foul on Wemby. You know, I don't like using the word rigged and like the NBA wants to extend the series. I don't like using that. But there's some real fishiness going on right now. FE2, yeah, Wemby didn't allow him to land. That is rule number one. How is that not a foul? FE2 says it's not a flagrant, KP. Come on. You have to let the shooter land. You cannot stick your foot in there. Even if your knee touches his knee, that's a foul. A flagrant. Wemby jumped in his space and his foot entered Brunson's landing space. That is a flagrant foul. Spook Realm called this in Game 1 extended series. That is an absolute flagrant foul. I don't care what anybody says. JT says, FU2, you're bugging, fam. Yeah, FU, I think you're bugging, man. FU said, KP sound like my cousin and my boy. They're seeing the game through Nick-colored glasses. No, I am not. They made that rule last a couple years ago, and that is an emphasis. You have got to let the three-point shooter land. You have got to let the three-point shooter land. And if you take away his space, that is a flagrant foul. That is the worst call right now of this game. Robert Charles said they called that on Brunson in Game 4. Yeah. Knicks fans always think the league is against the Knicks. I've been calling it as fair as I can. I've seen some fishy calls in this game, but that right there, that is a foul. That almost took Brunson out the series right now. Spook said, I told everyone even before the game started that Wemby was already being investigated for being a dirty player. I wasn't kidding. The video going viral. He tries to injure people. Yeah. And if he gets another flagrant, he will be suspended a game. And the NBA is absolutely not going to let Wemby get suspended. I've seen 2 plays in this game that could have been called flagrants on Wemby, but that right there is an absolute flagrant foul. There's nothing that anyone could say could change my mind right now. I know you have to let the player land, but look at the replay. It's showing the replay right now. He went up, and look how far out Wemby's leg is. That is a flagrant foul. I'm pissed right now, y'all. I am pissed. I am pissed. That's a big call in this series right there. They said if Wemby gets a flagrant 1, suspended for Game 6. Flagrant 2, suspended the rest of the series. That was a big play. They are protecting him. There's no way you don't make that call. 62-53 San Antonio, 5 minutes to go in the third. Wemby falls down. He calls timeout. They don't give him the call. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And he got slapped in the face. Oh, wow. FU2 said they just let Bridges fall. They could have called walk. Did you see what just happened on that play? Look at the rewind. Shamet pulls up. No good. Landry had been on fire up until this series. This is a crucial part in this game, y'all. Crucial part in this game. There goes Harper for three. Good. The Knicks are in trouble right now. It's a 12-point lead with 4 minutes to go. The Knicks are in trouble. Ever since another jump ball. Ever since that push in the back by Mitchell Robinson on the alley-oop from Wemby, the Knicks have been in trouble. They cut it to 5. Now, this is a good defensive play right here. Brunson dribbled into a crowd and had nowhere to go. Mitch Robinson steals the tap. They finally call it over the back. Mitch Robinson did his job right there. He's fighting to keep the ball alive. I am not happy right now, y'all. And I'm a Knicks fan. I want the Knicks to win, but that right there, I am not happy. That's a tremendous job on the boards by Robinson, though. Call a foul. They called a foul on Harper. FE2 said Robinson elbowed Wemby. Okay, FE2, you're just trying to find things now because the way this game is being called, that's not a... Come on, man. Come on, FE2. Come on. That was a loose ball. That was anybody's ball. That's not the same thing, man. That is not the same thing. You're trying to say that the Knicks are not getting calls or getting the benefit of the doubt too. That is crazy. And now you see they just called the ticky-tack push on San Antonio right now. See, this is what I'm talking about. Out of all the calls going on, why would you call that? Yeah, FE2, I saw the replay. That wasn't an elbow you in the face. That was guys going up. If you get hit in the face when the guys are going up and the arms are flailing, that is not the same thing. Not the same thing. We got a Clarkson sighting. The Knicks are dying for someone to make a play. Clarkson throws it away. He gets it back. OG to the hole. No call. Fast break. Foul. They could have called that charge too, by the way. That was a foul on Hart. JT says good foul. It was. I keep saying Harper is not gonna. This guy is ice water, man. I don't like how this game is being refereed all over the place. And of course, Harper misses because I said he was ice water. 65-53 San Antonio with 3 minutes to go. San Antonio has outscored the Knicks by, let's see, the Knicks, they were up by 5. It's not there, by 7 points so far in this third quarter. This free throw could make it 8, and it is. Knicks are down by 13 points now. Not good, y'all. I don't like that shot by OG. OG has been off today. He's taking some tough shots. And there they go, attacking Brunson, score. It's a 15-point game, y'all. That's a foul. You know what I noticed too? That's slick about San Antonio. Harper's getting his foul, right? So he's getting his extra licks in, but he's like, you know what? This is a foul. I'm gonna hit him a couple times. They're trying to rough Brunson up, as they should, as they should. But it's funny, the game within the game. Another dumb foul by Harper, you say, FE2. I'm arguing that there's been a few of those calls that haven't been called. Dylan Harper has 21 points by the third quarter. He is spectacular. Brunson with 2 free throws, 55-68. San Antonio with the lead. They're 10 of 15 in this quarter. Yeah, JT, our bench has disappeared, bro. The Knicks bench has been so good. They just called a foul. Where will the Knicks be without Jalen Brunson? That's why I said if the Knicks won today, he would be the MVP. Where would they be? OG has 4 fouls now. OG has not. This is the first game I can recall that OG has not played well. He's taking some ill-advised shots, some fouls. The Knicks have put in a very small lineup. They're trying to look to get some threes. Missed free throw. San Antonio gets the rebound. Of course they do. San Antonio misses. Clarkson just pulled. Clarkson is very reckless to me. I don't feel good when he's in the game. He'll make some plays here and there, but I find him very reckless. Another foul. The Knicks got the third string guys in the game right now. That might have been goaltending. Looking at this replay. Castle misses a free throw. Benny Doyle says, if you took a shot every time KP said foul in the last 3 minutes, you'd be on your third bottle. Mike Breen is an excellent announcer. He's the best in the business right now. He has been for a long time. JT says ball don't lie. It's a 15-point San Antonio lead. 2 minutes to go in the third. If the Knicks can cut this to 10 going into the fourth, I'm okay with that. Knicks right now are in trouble, can't get a shot off. Hart with a gigantic shot to cut the lead to 12. Champagne with another one, no good. Wemby with the you got to score on this fast break. You got to take it to the rim. Brunson misses. There goes Clarkson. You know he wants to do something crazy. Got his shot blocked. I don't like Clarkson, y'all. He wants to be the hero really bad, but I find him reckless. But no one else on the bench is doing anything, so Mike Brown is looking for somebody with a spot. I haven't seen Alvarado since the first quarter. Put him back in. Brunson pulls up for three, and he's fouled. Sheesh. That's a foul again. Brunson with 3 free throws. If he makes these, he makes the first, Knicks will be down by 9, which is striking distance. He makes the second. It's a 10-point game. The Knicks can possibly, with the next minute and a half, can salvage this third quarter if they can keep it in single digits. Because this game was about to get out of hand. And with Cat not playing the whole quarter, Brunson hits 3. It's a 9-point game. Wemby is back. Brunson has 30, 14 in the quarter. But there goes his man to the hole, and he scores. Dang. Brunson has given up a lot of points on a defensive end. Deuce misses again. What happened to McBride? Harper again for 3. No good. Get a rebound. Thank you. 72-61. Clarkson shoots again. Finally. You knew he was going to shoot it. 72-63. 33 seconds. Look like a 2 possessions. Can the Knicks get a stop right here? Oh, there goes another wide open 3 for Fox. No good. Get the rebound. Good job, Mitchell Robinson. A score right here would really, really help. 17 seconds. It's almost identical to the shot clock. Brunson on the attack. He drives to the rim. Fade away. No good. Tip Mitch Robinson. That's your job. Way to do your job. Wemby brings it up. He shoots from half court. Woo! That was close. $72-65. JT, 9 points. Needs to just make the last shot, crash the boards, whatever needed. Big Country, that's his nickname. Rich Sox said Brunson carrying the Knicks. Yeah, he has 30 points, and he's going to have to rest right now. But it looks like we're going to need 40 from him tonight. Gregonet says Anunoby and Towns need to step up. Yes, they do. Towns has been really – has Towns scored? I don't even know if Towns has scored in this game. He's been in foul trouble. We need Towns to be big in this quarter, and we need OG to play like OG. He has not played well. Bridges has stepped up. He got like 12 points, 10, 12 points. I need him to be confident. These Brunsonless minutes that we're about to get. Whew. JT says, yes, Mitch is known as Big Country, drives a tricked out pickup and listens to country music. Wow. 7-point game. The Knicks were down by 5 at the half, so they were outscored by 2 in that third quarter. All things considered, I'm going to live with that. And San Antonio still only has 72 points. That's not a bad defensive game. It's just the Knicks have guys who haven't come to the party yet. So here, I'm living with this. Rich Shot said, Knicks missing that double-double from Towns. Absolutely they are. His rebounding and his 15 points a game are sorely missed. Gregory Ness says they were down by 16 points, Knicks making a comeback. They were, but I look at each game differently. I'm not liking the officiating. I feel like the officiating is going to decide this game at the end. Harvey Lee is a very physical game. Yeah, it is. But it's physical sometimes. It's physical sometimes, and then they'll call a ticky-tack, and then they'll let it be physical. I'm still mad over that non-call on Wemby. I don't think there's anything that Wemby can do to get a flagrant foul right now. I'm convinced of that. Fourth quarter has started. There's an Alvarado sighting. And there's Cat. Back to Alvarado. They're swinging the ball. The Knicks are in trouble. Clarkson just has to pull it up. Hart with the offensive board. That's a big board. Cat has the step and throws it away. That is the Wemby effect. When you have Wemby breathing down your neck, you're not confident to take any shots. JT says, China Dog, Patrick Watt, where are you? We need your vibe to lift us right now. I agree. Both of them have been very quiet. $72-65. Another wide open three for San Antonio, and it's good. 10-point game. Because the Knicks cannot keep anyone out of the paint. Josh pulls up for three. He makes it. Big shot for Josh Hart. He is shooting with confidence. I'm not mad at you, Josh. He's 2 for 3 from three-point range. Not mad at you, Josh. Is this the answer? No. But we didn't get the rebound, though. Wow. Wemby just made a ridiculous dunk. He basically took one dribble from the three-point line and just went to the rim. Wow. 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 Don't know if I've seen that dunk before. The Knicks are dribbling around with nowhere to go. looking lost. Now we got Josh Hart. He turns it over. "24-second violation." The Knicks look like they have no clue what's going on. Yo, Wemby took one dribble from the three-point line and got all the way to the rim with a ridiculous dunk. I always say in one of these games that Wemby makes a play you've never seen before. That's a play I've never seen before. I felt like that could have been an offensive foul on Wemby right there as well. San Antonio by 9. Wemby misses the lob. Easy, Josh. Watch your back. Whoa. Cat to the rim. Knicks can't get an open look because you can't drive. You cannot drive on Wemby. Landry finally makes a 3. It's a 6-point game. Execution is going to be crucial right now. Wow, what a big-time three-point shot by Champagne. What a big-time three-point shot. That was from like 25 feet, 27 feet. Alvarado misses the floater. Castle is fouled inside. And that was a big three-point shot that Champagne made. Josh was a little too far in trying to help out and gave up an open 3. Castle with just 3 points tonight, and San Antonio is up 9. Are they challenging this? Castle pushed Cat on that Wemby dunk. They're letting all pushes go, it appears. Red Shot says, need Brunson back in. You got to give him his proper rest. You don't want him in the game tired for the stretch run. I agree. The minutes without Brunson, the Knicks look like they don't know where they're going to get a shot from. Guys have to shoot with confidence. OG has 4. I don't like OG and Brunson on the bench at the same time. JT says bad challenge. A foul call that can push the lead to 11 from 9. We'll see. China Doll is still with us. Let's go. Thank you. That might be what we needed to get us over the hump. The Knicks are still in good shape. A lot of time. San Antonio has been consistent throughout the game. Their three-point shot has not been what it has been, but they shot lights out in that third quarter. And the Knicks, with Cat getting that foul, with what I feel is a missed call on a Brunson three-pointer, and San Antonio shooting a great percentage in that third quarter, for the Knicks to come out of that quarter only down by 3 is very good. It's a 9-point game right now, possibly to be 11. The Knicks are right where we we got them right where we want them, right? Spook Rumble says we're only 3+ minutes into the fourth. There's plenty of time. There's plenty of time. Plenty of time. 9-point game, 8:51 left. It's plenty of time. But San Antonio would have to go cold for a stretch. We have an announcement here. Call upheld. You were right, JT. That was a bad challenge. Yeah, that was a bad challenge. I didn't see the replay. This is the first time seeing the replay. Yeah. Yeah. And I guarantee you the Knicks are going to need that challenge later on. That's why I say the guys who are in charge of the challenge, that's a big, big, big job. That's one of the most important jobs in the NBA right now, it appears. Yeah, JT, you were right. It was a bad challenge. Although Castle just missed the free throw, he's having a terrible game. You said everything I said, JT. What if we need this late in the game? There's a lot of little things that are not going well for the Knicks right now. But if we could be down 10, we're down 10 right now. JT says, take it to Harper. Who is Harper guarding? Is he in? Oh, he's guarding Bridges. A lot of dribbling by Brunson. Shamet Landry to the hole. And he's hurt. He's hurt. And Dillon scores. Yeah, they had an advantage. Landry is hurt. You see, there's a lot of hands on Brunson, a lot of grabbing and holding. Landry still shoots it. No good. The dude is hobbling, man. They said take the foul. Yeah, the dude is hobbling. Landry hobbling caused the Knicks to have a disadvantage on defense. And he just had to take a three-pointer with a bad leg. Well, he came down terrible. That could have been an ACL right there. That's a bad pass by Champagne. They attacked Brunson. Brunson leans in. I don't love that call. I don't love that call. That didn't look like Brunson's shooting motion. He misses the first free throw. Yeah, that looked like a bailout call. Not that I'm mad, but I don't like when guys leap forward 3 and 4 feet on a three-pointer. Brunson makes a second. We're going to need a really big fourth quarter from Jalen Brunson and some stellar defense to get this win. 83-75, 7:42 to go. There goes Wemby at the hash with the corner where he likes it. Fade away, no good. I'm living with Wemby fadeaways, y'all. Brunson to the hole, and he scores. Timeout, San Antonio. You know, they had done a good job on Brunson, and I would say the first 3 games. Although in game 1, I think Brunson got loose in the 4th quarter. But he's cooking them right now. Yes, JT, 6 points. This is anybody's game. But Indoor says the thing about San Antonio is they never blown a lead in the playoffs, not once. So when they get a lead, it's an automatic win. What? San Antonio they never blow a lead in the playoffs. What do you mean, Benny Doyle? They just blew a historic lead in the last game. Philly, she said, at least they're smart enough to call timeout. Yeah, not like the last game. JT, we can do this. There's a ton of time, y'all. A ton of time. Oh, sarcasm for Benny Doyle. He's joking. Oh, my bad. I didn't get it because I was like, huh? They've blown a ton of leads. This is when experience comes into play. This is when coaching comes into play. This is when conditioning comes into play. And this is when the will to win comes into play. These last moments of the game. So far, the Knicks have been better at all of those aspects of the game. We shall, in the series, we shall see so far. JT says a couple of stops are needed, but we also need team scoring. Yeah. I would like to get some foul calls. Cat has not scored in this game. And OG has been very quiet in this game, extremely quiet. Brandon says, yeah, they're going to blow another one tonight. I'm glad you guys are so confident because I'm sure not. I am not confident at all. I'm just saying that there's a lot of time. And down 6 on the road. If you told me that the Knicks would be down 6 on the road with 6 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, I'll take that. And Cat had not scored. I'll take that. KP, what is this? KP, if you want to see fouls, they need to get Brunson switch on the Harper every time up the floor. I agree. But the problem is that Wemby is lurking. What they're trying to get Wemby in actions. Because him lurking kind of takes away the layups. Okay, we're back in the game that started. Castle with the ball. Here comes Wemby. They're trying to get pick and roll. Good D from Hart. Good D from Hart. Over the back on Wemby. Finally. Sheesh. Scott Foster actually made the call? Yeah, the spread was 5.5 for Vegas at the start of the game. So the Knicks get a stop. 6:50 to go. That's a lot of time. Knicks get a stop, though, down 6. What are we looking for right now? They ran Cat through. They put Wemby in action. Exactly. Now they got Wemby on Brunson, and they're clearing out the side. And Wemby is driving right to the rim. He fakes on him, and he scores. What a move. What a move. Wow, this guy Brunson is ridiculous, y'all. Okay, let's see what San Antonio is trying to do. They're going at Wemby's man. It's a loose ball. It's on the floor. Knicks have it. 2 stops in a row. It's a 4-point game. The Knicks are dribbling around. They're trying to get Wemby in action, but Wemby is far from the basket. So they give it to Cat. He takes a step back 3. No good. I didn't like that shot. Didn't like that shot. They hid Wemby on that defensive play. So now the San Antonio, that's an offensive foul on Wemby. Wow. I don't know about that. I mean, Wemby caught you got to protect the ball. He used his shoulder. He hit Josh in the face. Let me look at this replay. Wemby catches the ball, and he runs into Josh and impedes his progress. Yeah, that's an offensive foul. Absolutely it is. Are they challenging this? Oh, JT says they'll challenge. Cat pushed him into Hart. I hate to see. I didn't see the push. I didn't see the push. JT says he exaggerated it, though. I thought he dipped his shoulder. But you got to understand, they're pushing on every... It's close. They're pushing on every... I seem to notice that this is a new NBA thing. When a guy goes to set a screen, you push him into the screen to kind of throw off his rhythm. But of course, I feel like the refs are going to inject themselves into this game somehow. JT says tiny push. He stretched it, and yes, he dipped his shoulder. That was they got a quick answer too. Play under review. Look like the play stands. Oh, call overturned. Of course it is. Of course it is. Yep. Cat 5 fouls. For the slight push. Yo, this is such... And now we lose Cat again. Cat's trying to argue the call, but they looked at it and they're like, no. You know, Scott Foster is going to... Okay, San Antonio with the ball. Comes into Wemby. Easy, Robinson. They get Fox on the pull-up. No good. Brunson with the rebound. Take it to the hole, Brunson. He goes up, and he's fouled. Excellent move, and he went right into the body of Champagne. If Brunson makes these 2 free throws, it's a 2-point game with 5 minutes to go. That's all you can really ask for, y'all. That's all you can ask for. Well, let's see. Brunson makes the first. FU2 says the Spurs need to let Harper run the offense, but then he's not going to be able to get shots. If you put him at the point, I would love to see him run the offense instead of taking it to the hole and scoring. Brunson makes two. It's 81-83 San Antonio. This is the time that separates the men from the boys. Mitchell Robinson gets his hand in and knocks the ball out of bounds. 14 on the shot clock. That's good D, though. Philly She said things fall apart, written for San Antonio. Easy, Philly She. Oh. Ugly shot by Fox. Knicks have the ball. Brunson is driving to the rim. It's good. It's tied, y'all. Knicks on a 10-0 run. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. And why is Fox still in the game? And Wemby is out. Wemby has to rest. There goes that Harper dude. No good. Knicks with the rebound. They called the loose ball foul. You suck. That's on OG. How is that a foul? That ball was up for grabs, man. Hate this officiating today. Wemby's back in the game. They have the ball. Swing it around. Champagne didn't shoot. Now he shoots a long two. It's good. I didn't like that shot, the long two. He turned down the three, but it went in. 2-point San Antonio lead. Brunson is backing, a lot of dribbling. Backing, turnaround jumper, no good. San Antonio fumbles it out of bounds. Yeah, JT, that call did hurt us. Ball comes in the heart. Mitch Robinson has the ball. It's going to be Brunson the whole way. And they know it. See, when they know it, that's what makes it tough. Brunson is driving. Oh, he almost made a 4-point shot. They called the foul, Brunson shooting three. They said foot on the line. No, it's not. That's a 3-point shot. Brunson almost made that. I always say, was that in his shooting motion? The Knicks can take the lead, y'all. First free throw is good. Wow. Brunson has 41 points, y'all. And we might need 50 for the win. Second free throw is good. Brunson has been absolutely unstoppable. Somebody asked me, was Brunson a superstar? I think it was Patrick Y. Brunson is absolutely a superstar in the NBA. Win or lose. Third free throw is ice. The Knicks have taken the lead. After all of that, let's see what San Antonio is trying to do. They got Dylan Harper handling the rock, just like FU2 wanted. And they give it to Fox for the pull-up. No good. Boy, they really trust Fox. They're trying to, they're going to hack a Mitch now. It is a timeout. It looks like I don't know if they're trying to do a hack of Mitch, but I don't know if the Knicks called timeout before the foul. FU2 says Fox is the worst. The coach really believes in him. Robert says Brunson is the truth. Absolutely. Philly Sheet, he is a motherfucking superstar, the new Mr. Clutch. He is. Win or lose, you can't fault this guy's 43 points, man, in a playoff elimination game. Rick said Fox still point shaving. I tell you this, if San Antonio loses, they will have to trade Fox. And they just gave him a big contract, but the hate that he's going to receive, and the coach might get fired too. JT said, told you a Spurs coach was screaming to foul Mitch. You need to pull him to go small. And they got the timer yesterday, pulled him. Brunson, they called the offensive foul. Wow. Dudes are all over Brunson, and they called that. Wow. Yeah, that's a good call. I'm looking at the replay. That is a good call. Knicks by 1, 3 minutes to go. Castle to the rim. No good. Knicks have the rebound. Brunson has the ball. Pick and roll with Bridges. They're trying to isolate. Who are they trying to isolate? Cat's back in the game too. They're letting Cat go to work. He drives. He fades. Josh with the rebound. No good. Oh, that was a big one, Josh. Castle to the rim. He misses. Knicks are playing good D right now with theirs. Harper, he misses finally. Wow. Knicks with a good defensive stand at the rim. Goaltending. OG took it to the rim strong, and there's a goaltend. Yeah, JT Hart, we needed that. Goaltending. Oh, he put his hand in the rim. That's goaltending. Knicks by 3, 2 minutes to go. Knicks on a 15-2 run. This is a big possession right now. Wemby is fouled. And Cat is gone. It's a good call. Yeah, Rich Shot. Rich Shot says it's a good call. It's a good call. Towns has 2 points. I thought he didn't score. He's been in foul trouble the whole game. 3-point game. Wemby at the line. Can we get a 1 miss, Wemby? Wemby hit the free throw line. He bends his knees. He shoots. He misses. That would be considered a choke job. JT says Wemby leaned into him, but they're giving that call. That's how Brunson is getting those 3-point shots, with the lean in. You got to give him that call. Cat was moving. Wemby's second free throw is good. It's a 2-point game. with a minute and change. Oh my goodness. Palm sweating time. Brunson with the ball. What are they trying to run? They OG pick and roll. They switched off. They want to get Champagne on Brunson. A lot of dribbling. Brunson with the pullback. No good. What did they call? Shot clock violation. They ran the clock all the way down. They took out too much time. Knicks need a stop and a score. They could put this game away. 88-86 Knicks, 1 minute 24 to go. There goes Harper. He drives to the hole. Turnaround jumper is good. This dude has ice water in his balls, yo. We are tied with a minute to go. Brunson drives. He floats. He scores. Jalen Brunson. It's a minute to go. Knicks by 2. Can we get a stop? There goes Fox. Wemby shoots. Fox pulls for 3. No good. Rebound Hart. Knicks have the ball with 49 seconds and a 2-point lead. If they score here, it could be over. If they score here, it could be over. Knicks are running clock. Brunson driving. He passes out. Hart for 3. No good. Battle. That would have won the game, y'all. No good. Harper misses. And the Knicks are fouled. Hart is fouled with 26 seconds to go. Oh, my God. San Antonio had 2 good looks. Hart at the rim. Harper at the rim. He had a really good look. Let me see if he got fouled. No, that's good D by OG. Great rebound by Hart. If he makes these 2 free throws, we can make it a 2-possession game. First one is good. Knicks by 3. What a comeback by the New York Knicks. They're on the cusp of winning it all. Hart's second free throw. No good. Rebound Robinson. Out to OG. And he's fouled. Mitch Robinson with the biggest rebound in Knicks history and possibly Knicks history. He pushed Wemby under the basket and got the biggest rebound in Knicks history. OG at the line, Knicks by 3. OG shoots, it's good. Knicks by 4 with 21 seconds. It's a 2-possession game. Oh my goodness, I can't believe what I'm seeing right now, y'all. I cannot believe what I'm watching. OG, second one is no good. There's a battle. Oh my goodness. Timeout. City Rosa KP is fighter. You're absolutely right. That's a gigantic. Mitch just made all of the money and all of the free throws he missed and every bad play he made, he just made up for it right now with the biggest offensive rebound in the history of the Knicks. Knicks up 4. All they have to do is not foul and don't give up a 3-pointer. We'll give up a 2. We are not giving up a 3-point shot. JT, do we have any timeouts left? I do not know. Hyperstyle says New York City hip hop is about to improve or just get insufferable. All of the above. New York Knicks fans are about to be so insufferable that people are going to vomit when they see us. If the Knicks can hold on. Riding Dirty Face says, I'm about to die. Don't die yet, Riding Dirty Face. We need to defend the three. If we get a stop here, it's over. San Antonio's only scored 16 points. They're 6 for 19 from the field. Brunson has 15 points in the fourth quarter. Oh, my goodness. Here we go, y'all. They're about to inbounds the ball. What are they waiting for? Ball is inbounds. They're looking to throw it in. They throw it in to Wemby. He pulls up for three. No good. Oh, follow dunk. Castle with a huge dunk right there. Bangor says, Ken Smith, can you believe? Don't get gas now. JT said, no. You know what, JT? We're okay. We gave up the 2. China Doll says, I can't breathe. Nobody in New York can breathe. JT, you can't be serious. That was the rebound that we had to have. We're in good shape, y'all. 16 seconds to go. The Knicks are up by 2. All they have to do is inbound the ball and get fouled. If they make 2 free throws, this game could be over. Now, that 1 free throw that the Knicks missed, that OG missed, really looms large. We're okay right now, y'all. All we have to do is execute. All we have to do is get the ball in bounds and don't turn it over. That might be on OG. The Knicks have got to get this ball in bounds. 92-90, 16 seconds left. They give it to Hart. They're looking. It's into Brunson. He's holding it. They're not fouling yet. They don't want to foul Brunson. And fine. What were they waiting? That was a foul. They called the foul on Brunson or Bridges. They did not want to foul Brunson. They were waiting to try to get a steal. That was almost a jump ball. But Bridges had it. Oh, it's Bridges. They didn't call the foul on Brunson. They called it on Bridges. 2 free throws, Bridges, for the World Championship. The first one is no good. They have left the door open. He has got to make this second free throw. Second free throw from Bridges. Is good. They left the door open for San Antonio. 8 seconds to go. San Antonio is looking for a 3 to send this game into overtime. Let's see what kind of play San Antonio draws up and who do they trust to take the last second shot. I hope they give it to Fox. Somebody right now is going to be either the biggest hero in San Antonio history, or we're about to witness history for the Knicks. The Knicks are one play away from the World Championship. One defensive stop. Lindell says KP Brunson MVP, absolutely, hands down, without a doubt. It's not even close. JT says foul on entry pass, send him to the line. I don't know. A lot could go wrong right there. I think I'm going to live with San Antonio taking a shot. A lot could have, there's too much time. 8 seconds is a lot of time to foul. Okay, here we go. They inbounds the ball. They're looking. It's inbounded. They foul. Landry fouls on the floor. You are correct, JT. You are correct, JT. I don't know if I would have did that with 8 seconds. They said, what is the success rate for foul strategy? I've never seen this. There's a lot of time. 8.5 seconds is a ton of time. Harper at the line. The first one, no good. No good. No good. That means they have to try to miss now. If the Knicks get this rebound, it's over. The Knicks get this rebound. He tries to make a miss. Rebound OG, and he's fouled. 7 seconds to go. This could be it, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. All you need is one free throw. JT, you called it. That ended up being a fantastic call, JT. I thought it was a lot of time. Let's go, OG. We need just one. Free throws up. No good. Jesus Christ. All we need is one free throw, and the Knicks could be world champions. He makes it. He makes it. Knicks by 4, no timeout, no fouls. Just let them shoot. Just let them shoot. Wemby for 3, no good. The Knicks, they pulled it off. Oh my God. Oh my God. The Knicks are the world champions. For the first time in my lifetime, y'all, I can't believe I have lived to see the Knicks win it all. Knicks in 5. Yeah, show Wemby walking off the court. Yeah, Wemby. Feel that pain. Feel it. They're showing Wemby now. I want you to feel it. Wemby will be back. Tears are flowing on the Knicks. New York is going crazy right now. This is the greatest sports moment of my life, y'all, right here. I've been watching the Knicks since 1979 and had my heart broken dozens of times. And the Knicks have gone into San Antonio and beat them 3 times. Jalen Brunson with 45, he is absolutely going to have his name rolled into the rafters in Madison Square Garden, and they may build a statue for him. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Shout out to all the Knicks fans out there. Shout out to everybody who's ever suffered all of these years. If you told me that Karl Anthony Towns would have 2 points in Game 5 on the road, I would say that the Knicks would lose. And the Knicks got some tough calls. They did it, y'all. And this puts Cat, I think Cat is over the hump as a Hall of Famer. And this puts Brunson into immortal category. When the Knicks needed him most, with everything going wrong, Brunson scored 45 points and carried his team to the championship. I don't know what to say, y'all. I'm going to get off in a minute because I want to watch this post game. Thank you so much to everybody who's been watching the Kenny Parker live chat. Big up to the ER crew. Big up to the Rewind crew who's going to watch this later on. Big up to everybody who's watching now. We're a family right now. For San Antonio Spurs fans, hopefully you guys will be back and you will learn from this. But right now it's New York's time. Bridges is crying like a little baby, as he should. The Knicks now have 2 Hall of Fame players on this team right now. I'm about to jump off right now, y'all, because I want to watch the post game. My phone is lighting up right now. I can't believe it. We did it, y'all. In my lifetime. Thank you so much, JT. You can relax, JT. I will see you guys on Tuesday, God willing. We're going to talk about this. MK Ultra says, don't go outside. New York is going to be on fire all night and tomorrow. We did it. Nobody had the Knicks winning the championship. Nobody. Not in the beginning of the season. Not in the beginning of the playoffs. Not in the beginning of this series. This is a team of destiny. They're going to talk about this team for all time. All right, y'all, I'm jumping off. The Knicks won the championship, y'all. I can't believe it.